Welcome, welcome, hi, welcome. Can you guys hear me okay? I know there's some background stuff going on behind me. Yeah, cool, nice. All right, ladies and Charlie, we made it to the end of the summer. Bravo! Our very first ever summer class. Yeah, our very first ever Bellydance summer street team. We're the original Bellydance street team right here, so no one can take it away from us. It's us. We did it. So I'm very proud of us. I know it was a big accomplishment to fight the inertia and to make things happen. Yeah, so I really couldn't be more delighted. So let's give ourselves a cheer. I'm gonna call everybody's name out over here on the computer. We have Heather. You're so cute. Tammy!
Charlie!
Amanda! Ava! Other Ava! Gabby! Kristen! Sonia! And me! I'm so happy to be here! Yay! Oh, how cool. I also have the Facebook Live going. If we have any internet problems, you guys can see us 20 seconds, in the past, so you can time travel. If you lose this connection, we'll just hope for the best, yeah? And also special happy birthday to Eva. So I could not be more delighted that we have made it here, yeah? I think that it's been a long and complicated trip from where we were in March when we went into quarantine, and still doing it. So I'm super proud of us. I'm really excited about the way everybody's hung together and all the things we've managed still to learn and create. And I think it's really inspirational. So I thank you all for inspiring me. And I hope that you all will come on back next week because we have more adventures coming. Yeah. So next Monday we'll have 6:30 beginning, right from the beginning. And I recommend it for everybody. Really, it's about getting a chance to drill your basic posture, working on your floreos, working on your arm pathways, and just revisiting again how to do the 4 foot patterns and getting really comfortable with playing your zills with those. So the classes are going to start going in 6-week cycles with a week off in between. So I am just decided we're going to normalize our schedule. regardless of what is normal or not anymore for everyone. Yes. I have chosen a day to return to the inside. So we're going to go inside in Yacht Theater on the 28th of September. So that gives us 2 weeks here in the driveway. I think by the 28th of September, by the time it gets to be 8:30 at night, it's going to be dark and it's going to start raining. So we need to make a change. With masks and with proper social distancing and hand sanitizing, I don't think there's anything to be fearful of. And I hope that you feel the same way. And if you do not feel comfortable with it, please come online. I still would love to connect with you all online. And if people online don't feel good about coming in person, we love you and we're so excited you're here. And it's working out awesome, I think. So, yeah. So at 6:30, we'll have the Monday, just starting right next week, the beginning technique for an hour. Do you guys need me to close this door? Tom, can you hear okay? Yeah. Not that you couldn't hear me to say you can't hear me. There's the irony. But anyway, and then at 7:30, we'll have a 5-minute break between the 2 classes. And then at 7:30, we'll continue on. So we'll pick up with playing finger symbols and doing the patterns and moving on from there. So, is there anybody here that's interested in performing on Saturday? Kathy and I are going to do it. David's going to do it. Anybody else? 3 of us are going to do it. Okay, I love the 3 of us doing it. Sounds like a plan. We'll discuss more. Yeah?
I'll try and come and cheer you on.
I love that plan. We are going to perform between 1 and 2 in the afternoon. My idea is that we can meet there around noon, and then we get an hour to shop. And the official Sirens policy on drinking and performing is 1 drink before, as many as you want after. So just so we've got that out there. Sometimes when we're doing something new, it feels like a really good idea to have a lot to drink before, and I promise it's just not. So, yeah. hard won information I share with you for free with purchase. So, all right. I'm going to lower this a little bit. Oh, have fun. So we will also have our Bellydance class on Wednesday beginning on the 16th. And so for the very first time ever, this is kind of a quarantine. I have been thinking of this quarantine in a strange way for me as an artist in residency. It's really given me a chance to dive deep into the very strange artist in residency, I promise you all that. But it's like a very concentrated time where I've been able to focus a lot of energy on dancing, on the history of dancing, on folkloric dancing, on working on this Fat Chance belly dance style, and being able to bring, in the fall, we're doing 3 different styles of belly dancing. So that's pretty unusual for one group. So on Monday, we'll be doing our Fat Chance belly dance style with a group-led cues. And then on Wednesday, we're going to have cabaret, American cabaret, starting at 6. And then at 7, we're going to have a workout class that's geared towards improving our general health, fitness, and flexibility for all of our dancing, but it also is going to have a cardio portion that reflects what I'm calling belly dancing roots, which is a chance to work on the folkloric styles that have influenced and informed, in particular, this style of belly dancing. So I'm really super excited to share that with you. It's what I was doing when I was in India, 2016, on my teaching sabbatical. And for the entire quarantine, I had been working with this group called Calbelia World, and they have been putting money directly into the hands of the artists and the people in the Calbelia community outside of Chart. They had no food, they had no water, they had no hope of getting any support from their local government, and the support of other dancers and the people that believe in their art form really came to their rescue. So I hope that you will become fascinated by them like I am, and I'm excited to share some of the music and the dancing from that area, and know that I have been supporting them directly myself, and that all of our effort and energy and interest has been literally saving their lives. So it's really powerful and wonderful, yeah, to be able to give in a circle like that, and to share with us and for us to share with them. So there's lots of opportunity to be involved with their dance program. They have drop-in classes every day of the week. All of the timing is poor if you live in North America, because it's all in Indian time, but you never know. Hi. So I think for our workout class, we're going to be doing just a few songs in each class that are focused on Calbelia, and they're awesome cardio. They're super fun and really upbeat, and you're going to have such a good time. I really recommend that you have a large, fun skirt for your Calbelia practice, and also for our Fat Chance Bellydance style of practice. So if you have yet to purchase a practice skirt for yourself, it's time, yeah? So put it on your wish list. It's also going to be time for you to purchase what is called a choli. That's the style of top that I am wearing right now. You are welcome to make a choli out of a sports bra and a tank top by going whoop and tucking it inside. That doesn't hurt my feelings. Yeah? So, you know, make it work. Yeah? You can also take 2 regular size skirts and you can cut them into panels and sew them together to make one very large skirt. So if you have limited financial resources, you have got lots of smart friends and lots of great people that will help you. If you're not a person that does projects like that yourself, don't be shy to ask other people. So don't let any of that hold you back. And the same with the dance classes that I'm offering. I have never had this many classes offered in a week before. So if you are in a place financially that you can afford to register for class, I really appreciate you and I appreciate your patronage. And if you're not in that space, please just come to whatever dance classes you want. It's 100% fine. I'll put you in the groups. They're all going to be going into Facebook groups that have Zoom connections that will be going to YouTube. So if you want Facebook freedom, you can use Zoom and YouTube. And if you're comfortable using the live streams, you can use the Facebook groups and the live streaming in there. So I have all of those things. So potentially, I hope there's a base or a box checked for every person. So yeah. I don't know how long the flea market will continue into the winter. Their hope is to get a tent. They want to get a big circus tent with open sides and keep on keeping on. So we are invited every month. It's the second Saturday of the month. So if this isn't your month to dance, maybe it could be next month or the one after or the one after that or next summer or whatever. So it's going to be great. And I have big plans for us to do really only the most adorable and fun and creative things. Yes. So I try never to take you to anything that is boring or that is terrible or that I wouldn't go to for free myself. Yeah. So this is not for work. You're not getting paid by them. If you don't owe them anything, we're going to go there and have a super good time. Yeah?
1 to 2 on Saturday?
We're going to perform sometime in between 1 and 2 on Saturday. We're going to meet there at noon. And if you came to this class and practiced it and you decided you wanted to dance, I wouldn't say no. So we're going to wear black. So we're just going to wear black skirts and we're going to wear black cholis and we're going to wear jewelry and let's get it started. Yeah? If you have fabulous jewelry, you can literally never wear enough big jewelry. There's lots and lots of that on Etsy and eBay and on the universe. And when Belly Dancing Festival start up again, you will have it. Yeah, cool. You could also ask your pals. Somebody will lend you something. So, without further ado, yeah, we will have dance class again. Not this coming Wednesday. We're taking a break. But the following Monday and Wednesday, and then we'll just begin again with our 6-week cycles. So we'll be in 6-week cycles with a week off in between. I have all of the schedule for 2020 on the website for Monday and Wednesday, and I have the schedule set with Youngstown. We are invited to return whenever the building opens, and we don't have any information on when that will be. So we will just stay poised and we'll stay online until we are invited back. Yep. Cool. I love it. All right. Well, we're going to start off seated for our first meditation. We're also going to grab our frame drums. So if you didn't bring one, nothing bad is going to happen. We're going to sit and we're going to hold our frame drum, potentially in a way you haven't done it before. So this will be a little bit creative for some of you. So I'm going to do this standing. You guys can do this sitting. So you're going to set it in your lap and you're going to put one hand on the top and one hand on the side. Yeah. And so just right here, right. Cool. Just bring our doom. And tap, 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 check above. Tap, 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 and pop. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah. And then we're going to change for our familiar grip. So we're going to put it in between the thumb and the first finger, and then just holding here at our side and our lap. Yeah. I'm going to try and angle this computer down a little bit so I can sit on the ground also, and you guys can see me. There we go. Cool. So sitting nice and comfortably. My elbow is still under my shoulder, and I just have the drum in here kind of pointed toward the ground. Yeah? So let the front of it fall a little bit forward. Cool. And we're going to hit the doom for 4, and this is going to be our inhale. So go inhale, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll hold for 7. And then we're going to exhale. Top, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it's going to be inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. I'm going to put some music on for us. And if it helps you to think of it this way, the numbers are going up. Yeah, so it's going 4, 7. Yeah. Feel free just to be really focused on being relaxed. Yeah? You will. I find that if I say anything about who the artist is when we're having class, that it shuts the YouTube, it makes the Facebook freak out. They have some software that's recognizing when I'm talking about it. So if you have curiosity about our music, please let me know and I will tell you some top secret way, apparently. Yeah. Stand nice and tall and relaxed. Gently closing our eyes, letting our jaw relax. Feeling your thumb at the 3 o'clock position on the drum and your other hand below at 6. Let the weight of the drum settle down into your low hand, shoulders relaxing down your breath. We're going to inhale and hold. And exhale. In. Hold. Exhale. In. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. And relaxing our drums down, rolling our shoulders back and down, gently opening our eyes, finding a safe space to set our drum near us. We're going to roll over onto the hands and knees, spreading the fingers wide and placing them under your shoulders, pushing the back up to the sky like a and changing eyes up, tail up, look up, and switch. And change. looking behind you, over one head, and letting that S-shaped push the side of the body, side to side. Starting to knead your hands on the ground like a cat, picking up the hands, pushing through the fingers. Hands under shoulders, head in line with the tail, turning the toes under, big down dog. Pushing your weight back into your plank. And down dog. Walking the knees left and right, twisting through the hips, letting the head hang to the ground. Walking the feet to the hands. Bending the knees, reaching out. And up. Rounding forward. Backs of the hands touch and press to the swim and open. Opening palms. Round forward. Interlacing fingers, reaching to the side. Small circles. Feet all the way together, plus one. And the other way. Opening the hands. Seraphic circle. Under the wrists. Letting the hands drop down. Pulling from the base. And holding our elbows straight forward. Dropping the knees, round up toes, shoulders back, rolling through. Right and left, down low, coming up, and down. Sweep, sweep, step. You got it, side sweep, step, sweep, yeah. Feel free to turn sideways on your mat and continue forward. 3 more. 1 more. Up now, throwing it down. Tuck the chin. We're walking it out. We're going to lower to the ground. And fly. And back. Yep. Walk it in. Roll it down. Walk it out. Roll it down. Fly. And back. Up tall. Breathe and pull. Up high and forward. One to the front. Down. And up. Change. Down. And up. Forward. You got it. Step it back. Last set. Right here. Hands up. Reach. And sit. And fall. Yep. Right here. Yeah. Second side. Up. One more. Sweep it through. Awesome. Right here in place. We're going bend and side. Bend and side. Going back. Bend. Take it back. In place. Hands up. Up close. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going side and up. Yeah. Sweet. Shoulders back and down. We're going to go ahead and roll our mats up if you'd like. You can go ahead and put on your street shoes. I'm going to lead you guys through hopefully what you find to be a very gooey and slow segment that includes all of your slow moves that we've worked on this summer. Yeah. And I'll have a stop in the center of each of them to hopefully help you feel the centering in the body and then moving on to the next move.
Leslie, now that you're standing, can you angle the computer back up so we can see your arms and face?
Yes. You need this adjusted? Yeah. Thanks for asking. I got you. Your hair looks very nice, Tammy. Oh, yeah. Looks very sweet. Okay. So before we start doing our slow flow review, just to bring it back to your own mind, just a total random, start telling me the names of slow movements. What is it called? Anyone, help her. Taksim.
Thank you.
Yep. What else? Camel. Yep. Propeller turn. What do you guys got on the computer? Start yelling things. Torso twist. Yes. We have two.
Arm variations.
Arm variations. Yep. This is called alternating arms. They don't actually call it snake arms, but yep. We have our wraparound turn that we worked on. Yeah. We have the reverse turn. And we
Level change.
Yeah.
Level change.
Level change. That's right, Heather. Level change. Yeah. Cool. So hopefully all of that sounds familiar to all people. Good. So I'm going to put the music on. We're going to take a little trip down memory lane. Yeah. Great. And everybody knows that nobody is in trouble for not knowing all of the things. Yes. We're going to know what we know, and then we're going to learn more from there. Sweet. All right. I have 3 combinations for you. So the first one, I'm going to show you guys all 3 parts, and then I want you to practice in your own time. The music that we're listening to is only 1 minute long, and it's one of my new favorite renditions of Dark Eyes. It's by a local band. I'm not going to say who shall remain anonymous until break, and then I will tell you because they play all the time around here. They're great. Number 1 is Taksim, body wave, and reverse turn. So one of the things that's really, I think, the hardest thing about ATS or Fat Chance Belly Dance style is that we may feel that we are, in fact, performing the move correctly when actually there's a lot of detail in each one of these fine movements, which is why I think starting this series over again next week is going to really bring it home and make it special. And I promise that we will spend special extra time with each one of these. So if today it doesn't yet feel that you're feeling the weight shift, the important thing to know about the Taksim is that it's an up 8. So you have to step with the foot and the hip must drop and lift. Up. So it's a weight shift up and in that's going to make it possible for you to use this as a moving step in the future. So it has to go down to up and come in. In the center, it shifts to the other side, yeah? But I just have everybody pick up one foot for me. I don't care, well, it has to be your right foot. I was gonna say it didn't matter to me which one it is, but it matters for this, I'm sorry. I'll turn around. So you wanna pick the foot up, and then you see where your hip is gonna go down, and then step down, and scoop it up and in. And the other one should already be down now, yeah? But you can lift a little here and keep the hip where it is. Push into the floor and really pull up and down. So it can be challenging to find this move because it's both small and concentrated, yeah? And it's right underneath you. And I think a lot of times in cabaret, we're trying to make a really big impression, right? We want to like, right, like bring a big, but here we do not, yeah? We want to create like a hypnotic pulse, right, through the body. We want the movements of the dancers to feel like we're all part of the same organism, yeah? Like a snake, right? We're all just, so just really getting little and in. You can do it with your feet flat, but you want to make sure that even if your weight is shifting, that the upper body is not shifting. Yeah. Oh yeah, we look super. Okay, so second one is body wave. Does everybody know what a body wave looks like? Yes. Show me girls on the computer. Body wave. Yeah. And are you allowed to be pointing forward? Trick question. No, you have to go to the corner, right? You have to be angled for reasons. Yeah. So it also looks nice that way, right? Then people can really see the undulating line of your body, and it's really clear to the people behind you what you're doing. Yeah. And the third one is reverse turn. So what is the cue to start a reverse turn? Yeah, so we have to start with the hands overhead because the right hand has to come down along the body first, and your right foot goes behind. Then once you're here, move and around. Yeah, and then let's finish the move. Yep, so we have 2 ways we can finish a move. When we finish, we either switch the direction, so here, right? This is I'm setting it up. We're going around. When I get all the way around, this arm can either go to my hip or out to the side. So you could also push into your body wave, or you could have switched them and it's lined up here by your side, point, and now we're gonna rotate. Yeah? So I'd like you to take these 3 movements, and for yourself, yeah, try to feel that shift in the energy, the shift side to side. I'd like you to do the reverse turn, the tuxing, and the body wave. 1 minute of you. Yes? Cool. Girls on the computer, we good? Sweet. This is gonna be so fun, you guys. Cool. Here we go. At your leisure, leading yourself. Very pretty, yeah. So just to give you all a couple details on the reverse turn, we will talk about this more next week in the other class. But to start the reverse turn, your foot has to be behind you to start with, yeah? So you're going to bring your hand down the body into this as far across as you can on the ball of the foot. Keep it kind of along the side of the body. And now to turn, I'm going to squeeze my thighs like a little ice skater, and I'm on the ball of one foot, the heel of the other as I'm coming around, and I'm switching that, and I come all the way around in one swish, hopefully. Yes? Did you have a question, or were you just practicing the arms?
Practicing the move.
Yeah, practicing the move. That's cool. Yeah. So, you know, and this is the kind of detail that even though we've done reverse turn like a lot of times, it's just going to take a little time. You know, that's why the first level class is so important, because we just have to do it again and again and again to really get the turn sharp on that little pivot point. And we just want to look like a little figure skater, right? Like, right? Like just on our little point. Because over time, that's when we start to develop the body awareness to be able to really put in. We know that when the hand comes in, chest should be lifting, and we roll through that. Things together yet, and keep the elbows up. You know, it's actually quite a challenge, right, to hold these shapes. So I hope you feel both inspired and interested. Yeah, we've come a long way, and there's lots and lots of fun to be had with these things. So let's do the next set of 3. Yeah? Does anybody have any questions about any of those? We're happy to. Sweet. So we're going to do corkscrew, camel, rib cage rotation. Why is it called the corkscrew? What happens with, yeah. Yes, because your hands are like, so like the wine key, your body, it's like, and then the arms go forward. Yeah. Yeah. So what's the setup for the corkscrew turn? Yes. Yep. Right, so the hands are out, we've got the right in front, and we're like, spinning. Both hands come down, both hands come up, push them down. We do that same heel turn, then right up with the arm. Groovy. Rib cage rotation. Yes. Boom. Boom. And then, yeah, so it's 3, right? So it goes left shoulder, and you want to always be thinking about your shoulder blades, right? So up with the elbow, over, shoulders up and high, out, and then bringing it back. And it's always this awkward high elbow that's like going to make you look magic. Yeah. So, yeah. Cool. I'm going to give you 1 minute for, oh, camel. We didn't talk about camel. Camel is our only sideways movement so far. Yeah? So how do we set up the camel? Right, so here I am, and I'm here, and I'm going, I'm up on my toes, and I'm going to lean, and then I'm going to pull it in. So it has those three parts, right? It has lift, it has lunge, and it has pull back down. Yep. Cool. Let's do it. 1 minute. This is so fun, you guys. I'm having such a good time. You guys look great. Go! I know, and if you're just having trouble remembering how to get into something, it just means you need to leave a note for yourself, right? Future you. I don't care if you pick one movement and you do it over and over. It works for me. Yeah, if you get to all three, super. Yay! Okay. So, we're gonna do one more set of three, and then we're gonna do something together. Yeah? So, next set of three is wraparound, turn, arm variation, and floreo. So the hand floreo, for ATS, what direction is it usually turning? That's right, it's usually turning in. Yeah, 90% of the time. In fact, it is so unusual that this is a cue that when they push to the outside for, you remember this, buddy? We did it a while ago, this Arabic hip twist. We're pushing the other way. So that's how you know that we're changing the plan. So hand floreo, you can either do by itself. I'm totally happy to have you practice a hand floreo in any position along the arm pathway, or with the arm variation, either coming here at shoulder height or coming out and around and up, or coming from the center and up. You can put a hand floreo anywhere you want them, right? They don't usually go as singles. When you're doing these arm things, you're usually moving both hands at the same time. Yeah? The time when it's a single, it may be that the left hand is cueing that you're in a taxim, or you could be doing a single hand for your body wave and using a single left hand. Yeah? Does all of that make sense? Does anybody need a review on wraparound? You have a review for wraparound? So the thing I like the most about the wraparound is that there's room in there to hug somebody who's not there. Yeah? So you open your arms up and you bring it around, and like this is the space, right? Like look how much room there is in here. Yeah? So I'm going, and that's 1. 2, I'm pushing the hand. So I'm opening the floreo and I'm looking over my shoulder. 3, I bring the hands up overhead. The leader is cueing you, and you are going 1.5 times. See with the front, the back, the front, and the hands either up or out. Yeah, your choice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is the cue, is the beginning of it. Yeah. And I've got my right foot that's coming across at the same time. Yeah. Cool. All right, 1 minute for you to practice those things. Sweet. And then stuff. Yeah.
Sorry.
Hand floreo, arm variations, and wraparound turn. Yeah. So the arm variations are like, because we use these to turn, right? Yeah. And then we also use them just as embellishments. Like you could certainly, use put a hip fly on these guys. Yeah. We'll be back. We use these all the time for lots of things. These are like the salt and pepper of our slow moves. Yeah, you can put them anywhere. Sweet. You guys cool online? Yeah, groovy. Do, 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 do. It's the bad things. That's who's doing this song. Yeah, I love it. Yes. Bravo, bravo. So one of the things I think you're going to like very much when we go inside is that you're going to be able to see yourself, right? So that's going to be freaking cool. But also it will help you, I think, direct the focus of your eyes. So that is just a note for all of us, right? That like we can direct the intensity of these slow movements by like really keeping, right? Like keeping the space, by keeping our head lifted, keeping our chin up, right? And like when we're working into these proud movements, right, we need to stay focused. But we have so much going on. Of course, we're sometimes, wilting because we are concentrating on how to turn and how to hold. So this is just going to build over time and become very statuesque and lovely. Yes. So I'm excited about everything. We're going to do one little more thing together, and I'm going to give you a demonstration, and then we'll go to break. Yeah. So we're going to talk about how to be a chorus. Yes. So let's make a giant circle here. Sweet. And we're going to use alternating arms, you too as well on the computer. We're going to use alternating arms to move the circle this direction. I'm going to be the leader of the chorus, so when I stop, everyone's going to make a horseshoe. Yeah? So I'm going to walk us around here, and this doesn't have to be a big secret, right? Like, we could say, I'm going to walk in from stage right, we're all going to make a line, and then I'm going to walk us around one time in a circle, and when I stop, everybody makes a chorus. Yeah? So in the chorus, that means that we're creating a space that the dancers that are doing the duets and the trios are going to be featured inside. So we're basically making like a little yummy croissant, right? We have this like awesome, like we have this little hug space for them, and then in the center is our featured dancers. So what we want to be doing out here is providing support, is providing background, is providing energy and enthusiasm for them. So we are watching them. But whoever is doing the this first time one person mainly is doing it, so that's but I'm just going to take us around. So we're going to walk, and the important thing about doing this alternating arm and walking is that we're just not going to get too fussed about what is happening below body. We should be wearing these gigantic floaty skirts. Nobody can see anything that's happening down here. And we're just, it's just a big mystery, right? So we're just pushing. I'm literally pushing the arms, and I'm just walking at whatever. You want to make sure you're not doing one arm push, one step. Yeah, we don't want to make this happen. We want to float underneath it. So you can have little steps, and the arms can be kind of growing. So I'm going to take us around on a loop. Yeah. So we're going to have this like gooey, right? Like so, everything we do when we're slow is like, right? And we're just going to take all the time in the world. And when we get to our chorus, I want everybody to put their hands on their hips, and all we're going to do is the tuxing, and it always starts on the right. And whoever is the downstage left person in the crescent is the leader of the chorus. If I leave and I take Sonia with me, then Kristen is your leader. Yeah? Cool. So we're just going to circle, and then we're going to do the chorus. Love it. And we're going to listen to another variation of the song, a little bit longer variation. So with that being said, if I'm the leader, but Ava has her back to me, who can she watch for support? Kathy, right? Because Kathy is watching everybody who's watching me. So you need to stay right, like it's like ding, 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 ding. Mm-hmm. You don't have to turn around to watch your leader. Yeah, so it's really important for the slow and the fast that you not let your head trail behind on what's happening. You have to trust in the counting, and you have to trust that your friends are supporting you by giving you good information themselves. Yeah. Ooh, let's do a fun thing. I'm so excited, you guys. This is so cool. Okay. Kathy and Ava are the last two people in the circle. We're going to come into this crescent. We're going to begin our next day. And you two are going to be looking at something. Yeah? Sweet. So let's do it. Yeah? So when we come around and we stop, you'll see Ava get to a place that stops. Kathy, you want to just continue forward and take the position of person number one. Okay? And then you're going to be person two, so you're just off on your side. We just did 3 practice sets, so I don't care what you do. Like do a little tucking, do a little body wave, do a little thing. It can be really simple. So it's just the example of everybody coming in, everybody setting up, something happening. Yeah. You know, I think what happens today is that we just you know, and get happy. And so like anytime we so if we have this many people, so like probably what I would do, what like group right here, Charlie and Leanda, and I would come from one side and then come up, and we would probably have like the two bands and the trios, you know what I mean, like already picked. So now we've got two and two and two and two. So you know who your partner is. And then I want to do 2 sets of chorus with an end spot and then everybody here. And so this is just one. I'm sorry, this is like let's start with this. Yeah. But it's really just about making spaces for each other. Standing over here, the music starts. You just take it in, you go for it. Right? And then the person that appears, the 2 people from the 2 lines, and they meet in the middle. And Kristen's number 1 and Charlie is number 2. You know what I mean? Like it could be, right? Does that make sense? I hope I didn't just give you like so there are lots of ways. There are lots of ways it can work. That's the answer. There's a lot of ways it can work. And that's part of what makes it fun, right? This is where the individuality comes in. It's in your choice of music, it's in your staging. And there's just some basic concepts that everybody is using. So how fun, yeah. So let's make a little tiny circle and we're gonna drop Kathy and Ava off. I love this plan. Okay. Come on in, tighter circle, please, if you're comfy. And let's cruise. Yeah, we're the best. We're doing it. Oh, yay. We're the best. Break time. Boop, 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 boop. I loved everything about it. Doop. Drink water, go to the restroom. We're the coolest. You guys doing okay at home? All that made sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll make even more sense once we're safe in public.
Once we are safe in public, this process will be far simpler.
Everything about it.
I know. The group formations will be much simpler. But I'm actually hoping, you know, we may as well put the spit polish on all of our individual moves while we're home. Like we could come out of this really looking super.
Yeah.
And there's, I've been very interested. Kathy has gotten me inspired to work a little bit more on sword. And there's a whole vocabulary for doing slow movements with sword balancing. So I think that could be groovy for us. You know what I mean? So it's like there's always like, do you know what I mean? Like there's always just a little golden ring right there on the horizon, right? Like you learn this little thing and then you get to do this other cool thing. So yeah, it's really very awesome to be us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to grab a drink of water. You gals feel free to chat amongst yourselves. You are on YouTube, PS. See you soon. If anybody wants to visit, with Heather and Tammy. They're here on the computer. Dude.
Tammy, I love your makeup.
Hi, thanks.
Thank you. Yeah, nice lady.
Hi, you guys. How are you?
Good.
You're gonna come visit us at the South? No, you're probably not. At the swap meet.
No, I'm not. I gotta wait till
Until we
there's.
have a vaccine.
What'd you say, Kathy?
Are you in until we have a vaccine? Yeah. Very prudent.
Or until the antibodies start showing up in my infusion.
Yeah.
That might actually happen first. Especially if people donate blood a lot right now.
Yeah. The Jennings family's on it.
Thank you.
We all are.
That's marvelous. Excellent.
None of us have the antibodies though, but we're still donating.
Because you got tested, right? They test you.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
It's just a little thing. How are you, Heather?
I'm good. Things are finally kind of opening up in the job market. I'm starting to get some interviews.
Oh, lucky you. I haven't had a single bite yet.
I've had nothing for over 6 months. Zero.
It's really hard.
How long have you
What are you looking at?
Sorry.
What are you gonna interview for?
Unilever.
Oh, cool. Doing what?
Kind of similar to what I was doing before. Working in, they've got a professional lineup for cleaning restaurants, hotels, and universities, hospitals, accounts I used to work for. So I think I have a really good shot. I just have to get through their stupid process. Everything is new. These online, mental tests and memory, and then I have to do a video interview where I get recorded. It's like,
Yeah, it's been 10 years since I've looked for a job. It sucks.
yeah,
I'm like, I feel like I'm 84 years old.
exactly.
It's really hard. And I wish I had a skill. I wish I'd become a nurse.
Me too.
You have lots of skills, though. It's just a matter of
Lots
translating.
of skills. I just, some of them, they're soft skills.
How long have you been looking, Kathy?
To be honest, I got laid off in June, and I've been very much enjoying my time. Like, this is the first career break I've had ever.
Yeah.
I've been working since I was 15, so I don't even want to tell you how many years that is, but it's many, many, many. 30? It's 30.
Yeah.
So I'm not looking hard. What I told my husband was, I'm looking for jobs with the confidence of a middle-aged white man. So I'm applying for stuff that I'm maybe not qualified for, and I don't care.
Good for you.
So, but, if I get the job, I get the job.
Yeah, that's right.
I was doing
Right, dude.
I was doing my minimum 3. I've been off since March, and
Yeah.
I'm giving myself the coffee break I never got to take at
Yeah,
Starbucks.
exactly.
I just wish I could try.
Good. I'm working in the garden. I'm jamming. I'm pickling everything. I just made sauerkraut.
Nice.
I'm
You
loving
made
it.
sauerkraut?
I had a husband that worked in tech, so I could be a real housewife because I'm real good at this. I'm real good at lounging around. Imagine. But it's not bad. We're fine. We'll be fine. It is what it is. Leslie had a line on some interesting stuff for me today, so
Oh.
networking and dog sitting.
Has she talked at all about her loss?
I was asked not to talk about it today.
Okay.
We met before class, and she was like, let's just not, because we met the day after Kate died too, and it was the same thing. Let's just not even acknowledge it. So
Yeah, how can you?
I love you guys. I think we're gonna get back, so I'm gonna go get some water.
Thanks for visiting, Cassie. I appreciate it. It's good to see you, hon.
Leslie,
You like what?
Leslie lose somebody else?
Gomez.
Was it an accident or?
Nothing. She might talk about it when she feels better.
That's hard.
I love it. Thank you, Ava.
So sweet.
Hi.
Quick change.
I know, have fun.
Got that nice new smell.
Oh my god.
I hear so much giggling out there.
I'm Ava. I'm sorry, guys that are on the computer. I have to tell you something cute. Ava, it's her birthday today, and she brought us all matching masks as presents. I know. Sorry, you're matchy face. But take a look at how fun we are. I know, right? It's so weird.
Happy birthday party.
I know, it's a birthday party. I know, how fun. Okay, so. Okay, coming back. Let's do finger symbol playing. Yeah? So put them on. I don't know what I did with mine that have the electrical tape already on them, so I apologize. I am a little combobulated, but yeah, we'll all survive.
Heather, mute yourself.
Anyway, it's going to work out just fine. So what we're going to do is I have the slow version of Bellydance and Saidi, and I'd like us to play and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. So Bellydance and Saidi only have a slight variation. Can you guys hear me okay in my new mask? Okay, great. Bellydance and Saidi are both 4/4 rhythms, which means they have the same count. So even though the dooms are in a slightly different place, it should work out just fine. So without too much rigmarole, we're going to do 1.5 minutes. And so what my hopes and dreams are for you is that 1, we're going to play and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Number 2, if you start to feel like your life is awesome and you can walk, you're going to be walking 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? And then if you start to feel like, oh, my life is really awesome, right? Then we're up here. Or I can make it quieter with my hands. But so we have our Egyptian, our Arabic, our shimmy step, and the 4th one. No, Arabic one, right? Choo-choo! Thank you, Charlie. Woo, it's good to have friends. Yeah, sweet. So that's the plan. Yes. If you care to move in your spot, forward and back, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm unattached. So it's just 1.5 minutes, and we're gonna play. First, I'm gonna do just the playing, and then I'm gonna do some walking, and then I'm gonna turn my back and I'm gonna go through the 4-foot patterns. You don't have to go with me, it's totally fine. So on the first one, I just want you to get whatever you can get. Oh, great, I need my thumb, and that's inside my symbol, hold on. Oh yeah, and it's not gonna do facial recognition, that's not happening. Okay. Say it first with your voice. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything, and you're going to do it all. Yeah, that's the plan. So if that plan doesn't work out for you, nothing bad happens. You only try for a minute. Yeah. But I would like you to try to build a practice where you can practice alone. Yeah. And so first thing first, if you can say it with your voice, then you can play it with your zills. Yeah. So if we're still at a spot where we can't find 1, 2, 3, 4, then that's just where we are. Yeah. And we just have to work from there. Cool. And Sadie. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Oh yeah, things are happening. Yoo-hoo! Uh-huh. And a 3, and a 4. And a 2, and a 3, and a 4. And a 1, and a 2, 3, and a 4. Yeah, I loved it. All right. I'm gonna leave. I was dazzled. Bravo, bravo. Let's stretch our arms. We're gonna put our finger symbols away. I bet by now your deltoids are like, you put a spell on the tops of my arms. Yeah. So one arm reaches across. We're just gonna give it a little squeeze. Yeah, wiggle the fingers. That was awesome, you guys. And turn back. I'm really excited about this because this means we can do anything we want, anytime we like, without a bunch of fuss. Because honest to God, organizing a 5-minute performance can be a huge endeavor for a big group of busy people. And now, nothing. That was 5 minutes right there. Do you know what I mean? Like, we didn't just happen. Do you mean like we worked on that? But it's really great. Into the center, let's interlace our fingers and push them up over our heads. Try and draw the fingers back and close the ribs down. Yeah. And swing those arms down around behind you. And we're going to hold onto one arm, get a hold of your wrist, try to straighten that arm up, and the front of your shoulder should be like, oh, thank you. Switch side. Friends here that know me from my other life in circus, I have been working with a person who runs Yacht Theater to get aerial points involved in there. So more on this to come. Always more to come, right? For us, an unfolding adventure. And reaching. And I'm super excited about doing Cal Value with you guys. I can't even tell you how beautiful the music is, how beautiful the people are. And it's going to be so interesting. And open. And bring the hands over your side. Lift your shoulder. And chin to chest. And other ear, other side. That was some good villain, you guys. Did you hear it with the beats? Yeah. Nobody can take that away from you. It's great. Yeah, it's a huge accomplishment. Goes up and around. And once you're over that first hurdle, there are other patterns we can learn. There are other things we can do. Right? Move up and around. Cool. So, what I would like us to do without our finger symbols is we are going to create like a performance moment. Yeah? So, what we're going to do is we are going to use him. I had an interest in showing you guys how to do something called a fade, and I had put a little video link of how the fade works in the Facebook group. This is a thing that is done with 3 people. When you're in a rotating circle, person number 1 is the leader, person number 2 is the first follower, the third follower is standing in between them to the back. So the way fade works is when the person in the front takes some steps towards the back, person number 3, who would become the next follower, the next leader if we were to rotate, comes in between the 2 people and takes the front position. So for a moment, they become the leader. Yes? So I know pals come up here and show it to me with you. Can I have 2 friends? I'm unattached, Charlie, and third friend, please, Kathy. Great. So I need one person to be person number 2. So that person's here. And then person number 3 is standing in between me and Kathy. So what's going to happen, and we're just not going to do anything fancy at all. What's going to happen right here is I'm doing something, right? I'm going to walk backwards. Kathy's going to walk backwards with me. Charlie's got a choice. Either Charlie is also going backwards, or now Charlie walks forwards. And boom, Charlie's the leader. So he's going to take it from here until either Charlie walks backwards, and when he comes back, that's my cue, I'm back in the lead. Or Charlie can switch, who's the leader, by turning and facing the center of our circle, and now the whole circle rotates, right? And we're back. Right, 1, 2, 3. So fun, right? So I promise it's not magic.
That looks so good.
Isn't that fun? I know, and it's like we're like people with a plan. Do you know what I mean? Like we look like people with a cool plan. We know what we look. We know what we're doing. Yes. And so I think this is an exciting addition to our individual person's vocabulary, is to start to think about how we can move as a group. So I'm going to put on just a slow song where we go from slow to quick. And I don't even really care that much what the moves are. If you want to just try this with 3 people. Yeah. Cool. So let's have you 3, and I'm going to give Kathy to you, and then Charlie, you get to be in either group that you want.
Yeah, so Kristen.
Sweet. So,
Okay.
so the way it works with 4 people is not that different. We have the leader, we have the first follower, we have the third person who should be closer, and then Kathy is over Kirsten's shoulder behind. So Kirsten is here. So what happens actually right here is so what's going to happen, Kirsten, is that it's going to be your job to come in between. Yeah? Sweet. So I'm just going to put a little music on, and I just want you guys to take responsibility for changing the positions of the peoples. Yeah? And you guys, sorry. You guys could do a little.
If you had one group scoot up to in the camera, then we could at least kind of see how it's going.
Let's have some peeps come up this way and face the other direction. Sweet. Love it. All right, groovy. So Kathy is number 3 now, which is fine with me. And then Kirsten's number 4. Great.
Or am I looking at Kathy's shoulder or at something?
You're looking at something. So it's kind of like 2 and 2. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not that weird. So what's going to happen is that when Charlie comes back, Kathy's going to go into this space right here. Kathy's going to be between right here. Kathy's shoulder here. These 2 guys are staying. And then when she comes back, you're still shooting to see Kathy.
Oh my God, that was so, that was really cool.
Right, it's like a thing. Yeah.
I like that.
Do you guys have a thing that makes sense for you? You need my help? Sweet. If you want to come over here, you're welcome to, and I can coach you through it too. So, groovy. So this is person number 1. This is person number 2. Ava's person number 3. So Ava, you're going to walk through that hole in the middle when she comes back. Groovy. And then from the front, either you're going backwards and the whole thing just goes back with Leanda in the front, or you turn around and the whole thing circles, and then you're going to move Ava. Yep. In the first position. Does that make sense? Sweet. You know, nothing bad happens. Let's do it. Yeah. It can be just walking. You're welcome to just use your, like, you know, your little toxic stuff. You can use your alternate arms, just something simple, anything. Yeah. Sweet. Right. So you can't come forward, Ava, unless Leanda goes backwards.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Just stopping doesn't make you the leader. So now she's turned and looked in, which means the whole circle is turning. Yeah. So you can turn the circle. Yeah. And now, whoever wants, you know. Okay. So now Leanda is person number 3, right? So if she goes backwards, you're coming to the front. Yeah. So Ava, you take a step.
Okay.
Bravo, Kirsten! Yeah! So this shouldn't be turning into a horseshoe. How can he be the leader from here?
Yeah, is that right?
Actually, should have been Sonia. Yeah, she was Sonia. Okay, whatever. That's cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, Sonia and Kirsten are together. Right? So, I'm back. It's complicated before. I know it's super complicated. You guys are laughing. Let's not worry about it. Let's go back. Yeah. Go back. Yeah, go back. Person number 8. Leader. Just set it off again from the top. Leader. Number 2. Number 3. There we go.
Okay, let's go. All right, we need to initiate. Okay, so I need one, I need two, person two, four, and person three. Okay, I need three, right here. All right, great. So here we are. You walk forward, Landon. And then you land. Yep, and take it backwards. Here. And then, and like, yeah, walk backwards, you walk forward. You walk forward. Keep the report. It's way easier with three people. We just happen to be rocking everybody. Cool. And then, if I change my mind, and instead of walking backwards, I turn in. And grab, I turn in. And roll out. I'm number two. Yeah. Sweet. Okay. Thanks for helping. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I promise this is like 1,000 times easier with 3 than 4. It's just to happen that we have 8 people here, so it's like, so here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna be me, Kathy, and Ava, because we're doing the show on Saturday. We're gonna be a group of 3. I'll be the first leader. I don't care who's 2 and 3. You guys can, you know. And I'm gonna have you guys be the chorus. And what we're gonna do is we're all gonna come in together, and then I'm gonna set up so that you 2 are the last people. I'm gonna be the first person, so I'm gonna walk behind Ava. When Kathy comes out to take position number 1, why don't I have you be number 2, and I'm gonna fill in from the front and take 3. So whoever's behind me is gonna become the leader of the chorus. Is everybody like, what? Okay. But yeah, let's make a circle. So whoever's behind me is gonna be the leader of the chorus. All I want the chorus to do is when we are going slow, I want you to do a, yeah? That's all I want the chorus to do, yeah? Sweet. Big plans, big dreams. Let's do a thing. We're doing a 3-minute performance right now. You guys get to decide if you're in the chorus or if you're following the leader here. Yeah?
Oh, because that's what she said. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so when we come around,
Okay.
Kathy's number 1. She's the leader. You're going to be number 2, and I'll be number 3. I'll take the back spot.
All right.
Yeah. Cool. And then you can switch me for the front by walking backwards if you want, Kathy, if you want out, or you can just turn in and turn the circle. Sweet. Things are happening for us. And we're going to do it with this really cute song. So I hope you love it. This is one of my faves, and we've danced to it before. I wish Jody was here. I actually picked it for her. So Jody, if you're watching later, you'll know why. Oh, let's cruise.
Hotel paradise. This is what I told him as I gazed into his eyes. Rooms were made for comets, towers made for spires, ships were made for cannonades to fire off from inside. Camptown ladies never sang, oh, Camptown Downtown ladies never sang all the way around. No, no. Stephen Foster at my Hotel Paradise. This is what I told him as I gazed into his eyes. Just to make us think, whiskey made for drinking. We were made of cellophane, we'll all get speaking drunk much faster. Hotel ladies never sang all that you had. No, no, no. Downtown ladies never sang all that you
Yeah, totally.
How did it go in the
One thing I'll say.
I'm super excited about it. Yeah, I'm going to the finger symbols, going to the fast moves, and the slow moves. We kind of switching between them. We get the chorus, we get formation. Yeah?
Yep.
It's a busy summer. Yeah. Exciting to be us. I'm super proud of us. I think we did really, really well. Yeah. Proud of you guys. Bravo. So thank you. Yeah, let's get a little sneeze in our ear. And our chest, our head. So I hope I'll see you all next week. Yeah, come back again and again. Yeah. Awesome. And if you guys want to come see, do you guys want to stay for a second? We'll practice a little something. Yeah, cool. And do you guys want to stay online? You don't have to. We'll see you later. Yeah? Or are you going to stay and watch us practice? Your choice. Tammy's going to stay. Heather, you staying? Okay, we'll see you later. It's fun to see you. I'm going to turn off the Facebook Live feed. Bye, Facebook. Boop. Okay. If you guys want to come, we're going to meet up at noon and pal around, and then the show will be between 1 and 2. Yeah.
Can I make a quick mask suggestion, which is just hand washing, because the AC outside the mask that I found is by machine washing. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? Like really. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you from our house.
Yeah.
A lot of you guys know her from when we were doing our 20s. We does a lot of things.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think we're getting a smaller one now.
Oh, I just like.
I did. Yeah. Right?
No, I have lots of. Yeah. So, who do you have to do? I never saw it. Is just like the fast kind of stuff.
Can you guys hear me okay? I know there's some background stuff going on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Nice. All right. Ladies and Charlie, we made it to the end of the summer.
I like the idea of
Very first ever summer.
Oh, I see. It's a
We're the original Bellydance street team right here, so no one can take it away from us. It's us. We did it. So I'm very proud of us. I know I did big accomplishments by leadership. Thank
fruit from the garden, from the girls.
That's so nice.
Grab the bag from the bottom.
Tammy had to go, so I'm going to turn off the live feed. Bye, Tammy. Thanks for coming, girl. Boop, 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 boop. See you, everybody.